Hello and welcome to our e-newsletter and market update for the month of January 2019. My name is Masoud Vatandoust, team leader and broker with the Vatandoust sales team at Keller Williams Energy Real Estate. Durham Regional Real Estate Board as well as Toronto Real Estate Board just released the numbers for the month of January, and we are going to go over those and show you some graphs and what's happening in the market, although it's very early days, but we can do some predictions for the year. So if you look at the first graph, we'll see that the red dot, which represents January of 2019, slightly higher than the green graph that was produced for 2018 sales. So this January, 508 homes sold compared to 470 in last January. That was an 8% increase year over year. And the prices, however, did not change that much. And if again we look at the graph for the prices, we'll see that the red dot almost falls over the green dot for January, and because the prices were only about $500 difference, which is nothing really. So in 2018, the average sales price was $578,545, and in January of 2019, the average price was $577,935. Only about $500 difference between the 2 years. So that's totally insignificant. So one thing that happened this January compared to last January, and you'll see that from the third graph that is coming up, is the ratio of homes coming on the market to home selling dropped, and that is a fairly significant drop because more homes came on the market, although the sales were higher, but a lot more homes came on the market. So that ratio dropped, which is a supply and demand ratio. So we'll have to monitor that as we go along and see what happens in future months, whether that's going to have any effect. Some of the external effects that came into play last year were the interest rates going up as well as the stress test. So the government introduced the stress test and forced the banks to qualify people for the interest rates being 2% higher than what they were actually offered to clients, and that caused an affordability issue and slowed the market down, as well as the interest rates themselves going up 3 times during the year by Bank of Canada. And the combination of those, it caused a lot of fluctuation in the market and a lot of uncertainty. We are not going to see those this year. There's not going to be a stress test added or anything. It's still the same. And Bank of Canada has not indicated that they're going to be increasing the rates. If my thinking is that if they do increase, it might be once during the year, because the Fed in US have stopped increasing the rates, and there are actually talks about the possibility of the Fed's interest rates coming down, which Bank of Canada would have to follow somewhat as well. So we are not going to see that many uncertainties unless something drastic happens in the market, and hopefully the market is going to stabilize and the prices are going to start going up. If you have any questions or you want a one-on-one consultation, please feel free to give me a call, and we can set up an individual consultation and talk about your particular situation and circumstances. Look forward to hearing from you, and take care. Bye-bye.